Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno 0.5. Now, when we left off, we had just been defeated by Agathor Krex in a tournament, and we were very disappointed indeed by that fact. And I have also taken a look at your comments. Thank you very much for all of your support and useful information where that is concerned. Now, I will be doing my utmost to attempt to level up all of our units as best I can, and of course, considering we spent so much money on the tournament bets, which I actually thought we were going to win at one point, I am going to attempt also to make quite a bit of cash in this particular episode. Well, let's hope anyway. So, when we also left off, we were on our way to speak to the merchant, so let us head into the tavern, and we will see what he says. Oh no. Oh, of course. Do you have any idea who I am? Well, I don't have any renown, so I suppose you are going to attack me. Yes. Take that. You drunk? Okay, well, there we are. We've actually gained some relation with Hunwald Riddleham. Haha. Better him than me, that's what we're going to say. And we actually got a sword for our efforts as well. Now, where is the merchant? I'm pretty sure he's going to be upstairs now, then. Let's just see. Yes, there he is. And I suppose he will offer us a job for some more cash, which will probably be quite good. Oh, there we are, 200 dinars already. So that is good. And yes, I am interested in making some more. Ah, Agathor Krex. Oh no, he's a right one, isn't he? Okay. As another 100 dinars, or maybe a bit more that is waiting for us. Okay, I will lead your men, give them the sign. Now, of course, I don't exactly have the greatest weaponry, so I am hoping that we will be able to take out at least one of these opponents. I'm pretty sure we should be able to. Now, we just have to... Oh, yes, watch out for people spawning right in front of us. That would probably be a good idea. And it would also be a good idea if I could get out of their hitbox, so I can make the most of my swings. Yes, there we are. No, he's blocking me at every single turn. Let's try some slashing instead. There we are. Overheads may not work at some point, and that is rather apparent, isn't it? Okay. Ooh, we're actually doing quite well. Okay, well, I'm actually very surprised by that, as you can tell, but... We just need to hunt down the remaining units and see what they have to say for themselves. I'm pretty sure they will not be saying much after we have dealt with them. And, oh, that was the last one. Okay. Well, the remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by the angry townsfolk. Yes, that is justice for you. And we have gained yet another 200 dinars, so I think that is probably the same amount that we actually spent on the tournament itself. I'm glad to see that you're alive too. Yes, there we are. Okay, I need to go drag him before Agathor Krex and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a pike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town. Oh yes, thank you very much for the money. And Agathor Krex is apparently the lord of this town. Yes, he is. You see the banner of Agathor Krex. Well, no wonder he won the tournament then, isn't it? Ah, how unfortunate. Well... let's just take a look. 800 dinars we have now. I think we probably would have had around 15, maybe 1400 by now. So I'm a little disappointed with that, but I suppose, what can I do? Well, I think we're probably going to be getting a shield. I think I'll probably head off to that town to the west. I believe this is west, actually. I don't know. Well, we have the compass here, and I suppose that always points north, so... technically, it's to the north that we're heading, so let's actually go over there. Well, actually, no, it is to the west. Huh. Okay, that's actually very strange. Usually I am terrible with that sort of thing. Directions and so forth, as you know. I do get lost quite a bit. Okay. Let's just hope that they actually have the shield still. Now, I'm a little skeptical about whether I can help these village farmers. Something tells me no, not just yet at least. Let's just hope that they still have the shield that we were after. Yes, they do. Okay, good. So that is 400 dinars, which I'm not entirely pleased about. I would have liked to have spent that on a new weapon, perhaps, although one of you did state in the comments that you'd like to see us be evil and to become some sort of assassin, so maybe we will be increasing our throwing weapons even further, because I am actually terrible with a crossbow, so why not? Let's just use our throwing knives for the foreseeable future. Maybe for an upcoming battle, maybe I can test them out even further and maybe do better with them. Now, these Volhir raiders, they are running from me, so I am assuming that we will probably be able to take them on. Now, if I am incorrect about this, then I am terribly sorry, but I think it might be well worth it to take them on, because they most likely have very good gear for us to loot. And considering we have 3 points in looting and 60% HP, oh no, I'm cringing at the moment by my absolute lapse in judgment right there. I really should have rested after the encounter in the town with the merchant. Oh no. And I'm currently being blinded by the snow. Wow. Okay. Well, this is interesting. This is very white. Wow. You can barely see the ground. Oh, well, I suppose we are very far north, so, well, west, northwest, yes. Okay. Well, let's just hope that our crossbowmen can actually do a pretty good job. Let's get our infantry in front of these guys. Not entirely sure why, but it seems when you have everyone selected, they do quite like to run ahead, the crossbowmen, at least. Oh, it actually seems as though we have a very good chance of defeating these fellows right here. I'm hoping that they're not going to drop a shield. If they drop a shield, I'm actually going to be incredibly disappointed, because obviously I just purchased one. So let's try to make sure that that does not happen. And, ooh, ouch. Okay, that was a little painful, I must admit. I am terribly sorry, by the way, for the incredible amount of glare that you may be getting from this snow. But yes, we will battle through it and hopefully not get avalanched, shall we say? Yes. There we are. That is victory. Very nice indeed. 2 renown and 4 morale, and we took them out incredibly easy. We didn't actually take any... Yes, okay. We didn't actually take any casualties whatsoever, so that's pretty good. And, oh, we actually got some javelins, so that will help me out with my throwing skill, and a better hat. So I would say that that is a very successful victory indeed. Now, I don't believe there was a shield that dropped, is there? No, there was no shield there. Not in that slot, no way, no how. No, that was not the shield. I already had that on me, so don't worry about it. It's fine. We are not disappointed in the least, yes. Okay, so I think we'll head to nearby Yelbigi and hopefully get some more recruits, and maybe we can potentially fight a larger party of Volhir infantry. So let's just hope that we can actually find some to begin with, because I think they are rather scarce in this land for now, at least. Maybe I have not entered their territory just yet. That would probably be a good idea to attempt. So, we have no quests whatsoever, and of course, we only have this part of the map uncovered. And one of you did actually state that you would have liked the Fog of War off. Now, I probably would have normally if I was playing this off screen, but I think considering that is a feature of this mod particularly, I prefer to enable it, just so that we experience everything that the mod has to offer. And only 72 dinars for our wages every week, not bad. Now, I am hoping that we'll be able to uncover the rest of the villages. Maybe? Ah, there we are, Oda-san. Oda-san is hiding from us, of course. Okay, well, I think also what we may have wanted to do was speak to Agathor Krex himself and asked him for a task, because from what I can tell from other series and my experience, the tasks you generally acquire from the vassals of a particular faction are usually very suited to low-level combat. So yeah, that probably would be a good idea. If we come across any vassals that are from Macavian origins, then... Oh wow, Volhir Raiders, 33 of them. Okay, so, well, I got my wish, I suppose, that I actually wanted to find a larger party, but unfortunately I don't actually have the forces to fight them now. Well, let's hope that we do. Oh, there is actually a lord here. And you hear from travelers that yet another Zan advanced scouting party has landed. Well, I didn't actually know the first lot had actually landed. Oh my. Okay, so I think I may have actually headed into Very dangerous territory indeed. As you can tell, these guys have barbarians, raiding archers, and experienced Volhir raiders. I would assume that these fellows are a lot like the sea raiders of original native gameplay. So let us hope that they are not that difficult. Oh, well, I actually think that they might be. Oh, some deserters. We could actually take these guys on if these guys don't see fit to interfere. They're not actually attacking us. Interesting. Okay, well, let's chase after them as quickly as we can. They are probably going to be, yes, very well geared. When I'm done with you, you will regret ever leaving your army. Yes. Although, it would be quite nice to gain some more renown, of course. And we have actually regened in HP now, which is good. So, yes. Let us now get our units into position. And also, it would probably be a very good idea is if we can save up some of our cash and maybe go back to get Slighter, because from what I could tell, he seemed like a very interesting character indeed, and I thought that would be quite nice to have a companion this early on as well. Okay, so my archers are of course going to do that, and I think I will probably fight on foot to begin with, because we don't have any cavalry. There's really not much point in me being on my horse, and if I do get taken out, then I'm pretty sure my forces will be able to prevail. So let's attempt to throw some weapons. They are throwing some weapons at us after all, and oh, I am actually hitting their shields, which is a little unfortunate, and oh, there we are. We actually hit someone. Amazing. Now, let's get out our javelins. Maybe shoot that. Come on. Yeah, take those guys out. And we will now charge our infantry. It'd probably be a good idea to do that. Yes. And, oh, there we are. Level 3. 117 experience from taking out one of these fellows. That's actually well worth it. Chasing them down for that. And there we are. Very nice. As I say, I do want to get into combat with some larger parties, but of course to do that you do need to somewhat destroy and take down the lesser forces beforehand. That kite shield is actually pretty nice, although it does lose 1 resistance. It gains 80 size, which I'm thinking is probably going to be rather good, so not too sure about that just yet. I'm actually wondering whether we should take out this band of Volhir raiders. 38 of them. Something tells me we might have a rather severe issue in trying to take them on. So, yeah, I don't think we will for now, but we will increase our strength a little more. And maybe as a result of us going for one-handed and throwing, we might want to get Weapon Master so that that can actually increase further. Well, looting has always been good, I suppose, but yeah, that's a little bit of a waste at this time, I think. We do have 1 point in inventory management. That's good. Okay, I think we're going to go for... I think I'd like to actually increase my running skill, so let's go with that. Why not? And we'll increase our throwing weapons. There we are. Okay, not bad at all. Ooh, that is the same party, isn't it? Okay, so let's just head on here. Maybe we should do the training fields, because believe it or not, I have never actually gone into one of these training fields and used it effectively, so maybe we'll actually go in there and just try it out for 2 or 3 minutes. Now, I see. Let's just speak to the trainer and see what he has to say for himself. Okay. Thank you for your advice. This place looks like a training field. Maybe I can learn about fighting here. Indeed you can. I am a veteran soldier. Yes, he trains young novices. Okay, I can move on to practice. I train novices in 4 stages. I see. So this is teaching us about combat. I am not ready yet. Okay, so let's try sparring practice. And... oh, I see. We're actually going against one of our own units by the looks of things. So maybe that will increase their experience as well. So that would actually be very nice indeed. Oh, that was a little bit of a misstep there by me. Well, never mind. We did take him out. Oh, there we are. Okay, so that is great. The training went perfectly. You earn 8 experience, and a various amount of other units have earned their own as well. So that's actually not too bad. You can use your ranged weapons as well. I would like to use my throwing knives, and let's go for 10 yards. Oh no, I stepped over the line. Oh no. Oh wow, okay, this is something I have never done before. That's pretty cool. Okay, come on, come on. Yes. Yes, okay. Oh, well, there you go. That's actually not too bad. Yes, the training went very well. 10 experience, and of course some mercenary skirmishers have also earned 29. Not bad. Okay, so, well, at least we've tested out the training field a little bit, and we actually leveled up one of our freemen, which is not too bad. Hopefully his first name is Gordon, because we actually do need his help. Oh, no. This is definitely not where we want to be. Yes, those wolf knights are, I think, going to be aggressive towards us. So, yes, I'm going to head in the opposite direction, and I think what I may actually do is attempt to, of course, find more... Oh, wow. Yeah, never mind. No, 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 no. That's not where we want to be. Thank you very much. Yes, I was going to say that I would like to find some more units and then head back over to the area where we uncovered one of the Orange faction's castle and actually fight the group of 38 Volhir raiders. But as you can see, there is actually a fellow here with 150 in his army. He is called Ulfianar, I believe, and he has 149 Volhir berserkers. Well, I suppose we shouldn't really expect anything less from a spiritual successor, perhaps, to Pendor. So yes, they are very brutal indeed in the early game. So let's try to be extremely cautious as a result of that. And yes, as I was saying, I think I will cut away, and once I have gathered a sufficient amount of units, I do only have 20, so once I have 30 perhaps, I will cut back, and hopefully we will have found a party worthy of our attention. So, I will see you soon. Okay, so as you can see, I have currently encountered some deserters, I believe, from one of the other factions, of course, because they seem rather different from our units, and they have 7 prisoners, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to rescue them and make them our own, of course, and then we will have a rather sufficient fighting force to fight one of the larger parties in the area. So let's hope that we can actually pull this off. Oh no, they do actually have horses. I was not aware of this. They do actually have some rather extravagant looking horses, and they have lances. So hopefully none of my crossbowmen will be taken out as a result, and to that end, none of my units at all, let's hope. So yeah, they do have 9 of them, so we're not too pleased with that, but I'm hoping that I can do a sufficient amount of damage for us to be able to carry our forces to victory. Let us hope anyway. So come on, let's just take them out. Maybe we can take out their horses. Okay, so some of my freemen are actually doing an incredible job, and of course, the only couple of axemen I have, and one of them dies. Wonderful. Well, let's... Ow, okay. I was thinking that that was actually going to hurt a lot more than it did. There we are. Wow, these horses, they are incredibly strong. Wow, okay, I really need to take them out. Let's try and get some throwing action going on here. And that does 0 damage to the horse, even with a headshot. Okay, well, yeah, his horse is rather incredible. Oh yes, I wish I had one of those. Oh my goodness. Yes. Come on, we've taken out quite a few of them, and I believe that is victory. Okay, so we lost a couple, but I believe it was worth it, because it seems as though, yes, 5 renown and 6 morale, we are gaining a rather significant reward. And, oh, we still actually have 1 to fight. That is rather strange. Okay, I thought they all charged in at once. Okay, well, never mind. We do have crossbowmen at the ready, of course. And, no, I don't want the archers to go down there. I want the infantry to go down there. How dare you misinterpret my orders? Yes, there we are. Okay, so there is only 1. So I'm assuming that we'll probably be able to deal with him pretty easily. Now, I would actually like to take this guy out myself, but considering my units do really need to level up more than me, I think, at least at the moment, I think our units are going to be more useful than I am, so yes, I'm trying to give my forces the most experience that they can potentially get. Now, as you can see, we are lucky enough to be able to rescue these heavy crossbowmen. Now, I think they are probably quite high level from what I can tell. So, yes, we'll actually just take a look at the troop tree after this and make sure that we know exactly how high level, because then we will be a little more cautious with them. Just in case we come across some party that is probably going to kill us, but with my haste, I charge in there and we all die a horrible death. So that would not be too good, would it? No. Okay, so, oh yes, 4 axemen, and we actually get our first footman. So that is very nice. Okay, so heavy crossbowmen. It seems as though they have incredible gear, so I'm going to look forward to checking this out. Okay, so Kingdom of Talrania, I believe the Machiavians are this way. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yes, there we are. Okay, so, ooh, heavy crossbowmen. They're almost one of the best units. Middle way. That's actually very nice. Okay, very lucky to be able to find that party running around with a couple of prisoners. So, yeah, that's actually not too bad. Okay, so I think what we may actually do is, this fellow is wanting to go after these robbers, isn't he? Yes. I was actually hoping to ask him for a task, but it seems as though that might not actually be... Oh, yes, we can now. Good. I thought he was going to charge in versus those robbers. That would have been terrible. Okay, he's the Lord of Yalbegi. Okay, so I think the only problem with this and doing a task for him is that he is not the leader of too much. But, there we are. This is just an errand. I think that would probably be quite nice. He is currently at Chalbeck. Yes, I intend to pass by. Very nice. Okay, so Chalbeck Castle is where? Oh no. I suppose that is the issue with Fog of War that we currently did not anticipate. So, let's go to Notes, Locations, and Chalbeck Castle. Show on map. Aha. Okay, so apparently it's here. That's very strange. Okay, well, we'll be heading through the passage, and we will hopefully be able to not be killed along the way, yes. So, let's be very cautious. Oh, okay. Oh, ow. Okay. Ragged escapees. Imperial scouts. Limbardian knights. Okay. Well, it seems, thanks to one of you in the comments, that these are all neutral. Because, from what I can tell, you told me that red indicates enemies, of course, and, well, white, or grey, indicates neutral. So, yes, thank you very much for that. I was a little paranoid about what was going to attack me. So, yes, let us go into Chalbeck Castle's hall here and speak to Lord Galard. Yes. You have the look of a mercenary, another vulture come to grow fat on the misery of this land. How dare you? I bring a message from Lord Duragun. Yes. And we get some relation. How unfortunate. Take my seal as proof and give my regards to Lord Duragun when you see him again. Okay, do you have any tasks? This is going to be good. Sigmar of Valuka. He murdered one of my men and has been on the run. Where is he, though? Tal Burl. Okay, I will hunt him down. Oh, yes. Let's do it. Well, Tal Burl, I don't actually know where that is, but I think for now, we are probably going to be ending this episode off here. And just a small note about why I was cutting my episodes into smaller durations, and that is mainly due to the fact that it does take a rather long time to edit, render, and upload each individual video, and I was attempting to give you guys the most content possible, and by that I mean, of course, publishing a variety of different series each day. So if you guys would prefer to have 1 or 2 episodes per day rather than 3 or 4, then by all means leave it in the comments, leave your suggestions perhaps, or maybe even your preferences. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.